Welcome back everybody to the 404 Challenge. It has been a hot second since I've uploaded the world. Not only that, it has been a hot second since I've played the world. After the last video, I finished up the roof, and here's the last time I played. At the time of recording, it's been about 2 weeks. But we're finally back, and today, I'm going to escape this room. I'm not going to do too much in here. I need to survive right now. But yes, I want to go elsewhere. I've seen too much of this room lately. It's not complete. We're still gonna complete it, don't you worry. But I want to do something else today. But before we do anything, we need to make ourselves some brand new armor. It's obviously been a second since I've been in the world, and my old armor wasn't looking the best, so I went ahead and smelted some more up so we could start brand new, just a fresh new start. So yes, we are escaping this room today. I had an idea. My idea might seem a little bit odd, but I want to make a secret room. Soon enough, this challenge will be coming to an end, and when it does, I want to stream the world, and I want everybody to come join on a server. So I thought it would be cool to have like a little bit of a scavenger hunt, and whoever finds the room, there will be some type of prize. I'm just not really sure what it will be yet. Now the idea I have currently is using signs. I think it would be good if we use some signs, and we actually set it up with like a real scavenger hunt. Like we have riddles, we have clues, and you guys can just go around and figure it out. So for that to happen, we're going to need some wood. Here we go. Okay, that should be plenty of wood. Next up, we need some slime. I forgot you can't kill them with swords. I hate this game. I only have 5 slime. I don't know how that's a thing. This entire room was made for slime, and I only have 5, and I'm really confused. Okay, I'm trolling. I'm literally trolling. I don't know what I'm talking about. I should have slime in here. I don't even have slime in here. Wait, no. Mob drops. Yes! Dude, that's so much slime. I literally just made this room last episode, and I forgot it was here. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, sticky pistons have been acquired. Now we need to go find a location. And I don't want to reveal too much, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make a small little box room. I will cut to when we're there. Also, a pig is in a minecart. Okay, so it isn't much, but this is what we're working with. I've gone ahead and mined out basically a small little box. In here, because we're starting with the final room, there's probably going to be some chests, there's probably going to be some signs, and this is where I need your help. I need your help coming up with ideas on what the reward should be. It could be something like Discord Nitro, or maybe I could build something in the world. Just help me come up with some ideas in the comments, and I will greatly appreciate it. Now, due to the nature of this challenge, and how this all works, I can't really show too much of the progress. Bro, can we take a second to acknowledge the crazy amount of mushrooms here? I don't think this was here when I originally dropped down. To be honest, I haven't checked here in a while, and I'm pretty sure it's just spread a lot. I don't know what the heck is going on. But yes, as for the little challenge, the bit of an adventure map, I want to call it an adventure map because essentially that's what I'm making this world into. Obviously, it's going to be on a small scale. With that, I can't be too revealing with everything that's going on. However, I do want to make one more room, which I think would be pretty cool. And essentially the idea is we're gonna have like a parkour area with a pit of lava. So you have to go through the parkour. I'll probably put a bed down so you can reset your spawn. And yeah. Okay, so I found the location. I'm not gonna reveal it too much, but we're basically just gonna dig out maybe like a 5x5 area, and we're gonna make a parkour. Now, obviously, when people join this world, they're going to have access to blocks, and they're going to be able to place them. Obviously, this room and probably a few other rooms will kind of be based on the idea that you don't use blocks and you don't destroy blocks. However, I won't be fully enforcing that. You know, if people use blocks, it is what it is. I kind of expect people to at some point. We're kind of going to go with the honor system and just hope that nobody uses it, and that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so I know it's not much, but I think this is the room that we're going to be working with. I think we need to dig a little bit of a tunnel, that way we can kind of hide the sign. We found diamonds! Let's freaking go, dude. Okay, that was super lucky. I was just kind of digging on the sides. I thought I could put a sign here, and then maybe a sign over here, and that will give everybody their clues. I'm not going to put that stuff here yet. First off, we need to make the parkour. I kind of want to try and make it hard. I mean, I know this isn't like a massive amount of space to go through. In my experience making parkour, which I've made plenty in Hypixel, here, look at this one. How about this one? This one over here. Listen, alright, I've made a few parkours, but in my experience making parkours, you can make pretty far jumps, like this jump. That's a pretty common jump. You want to see me do that in this version? Nah, bro, I don't think it's possible. So I really kind of want to incorporate like a side-to-side motion where we go maybe something like this, go like this, and then maybe over here, and then also have like ladders, and then one jump. I want to have a button attached where you have to press the button, then it pushes something out, and you got to make the jump while it's out. Okay, I like the ideas I'm having. I think maybe some ladders, maybe some pistons that push blocks out. I think that would be cool. Let me go get some materials. Okay, I gathered some different resources. We've got sticky pistons, some repeaters, and then, yeah, some different stuff. But to start out, I want to work with some ladders, and I don't know exactly how I want them to work. The main issue with a confined space like this is you're going to inevitably have skips, and I kind of just want to avoid as many skips as possible. Like I don't want to sit here and have something like this, but then I don't know if this jump is even possible, but then have somebody do that. You know what I mean? Because that right there is a skip. And if we keep going higher like this, then eventually somebody's going to be able to skip another way because we can't continuously go vertically. So we got to avoid having skips as much as possible. But yeah, let's see what we can come up with. Let's see what we can do. I might have to make this room bigger. Okay, so that was inevitable. We definitely needed to expand the space in here. And now I think we're set to actually go ahead and make this parkour. So I will check in after we've got a few jumps. Bro, gravel is such a pain. I hate gravel with a passion. Oh my god. Okay, so I believe that we are all done now. This is what we're looking at. It's nothing perfect. It's honestly probably not even that difficult. This right here was the hardest jump, but then I ended up adding a ladder right there. Because originally, what I wanted you guys to do was I wanted you guys to chain it, and then you would land on top of this ladder, but I found it too difficult, and I'm not gonna put you guys through that. So now you kind of just have to jump around, and then from there you go over to this ladder, and here comes the button. This is the button part that I put on both sides. That way, in case you wanted to do it on your right side, you can do that. But essentially, you push the button, you jump out, and boom, you're good to go from there. It's really not that difficult. I might change this part right here. I might make it super difficult by making you have to jump onto that ladder. But I don't know. I just don't want people to struggle too much. I don't want people to try this like and not be able to get it for a million times and then just give up. Let's see how many times it takes me without the ladders. Oh, okay. That took me like 5 times. That's not that hard. It's questionable. I don't know if I should do it or not. I think you guys can do that. Really, honestly, if you guys want to, I give you permission to add a ladder right here in case it gets too hard. But I guess the last thing to do is put a bed down right here, and then we need to put a bunch of lava on the floor, so we're gonna do that. Alright, we need all of our buckets. I don't know if I have any more buckets elsewhere, but we're gonna need a lot of lava. Usually, I would go all out, and I would fill in every single block because I hate the idea of flowing lava. But I think in this situation, that would be really time consuming, and that would be a lot of lava to fill. Plus, maybe a little bit dangerous, so I'm not gonna do that. By the way, this is my favorite lava source right here. It's right in my first main area, and it's running out. It's running out of lava. I've been using a lot lately. Lava is by far my favorite thing to use for smelting. It comes in handy. Sometimes you just need it. In a challenge like this, I don't really go to the nether that much because, well, every time you do it, you're risking your life, really. If this challenge weren't like a one life type of challenge, I would probably go to the nether and try and get a bunch of lava. But unfortunately, it's just one of those challenges where you can't die, and going to the nether to get some lava is really risky in my opinion. Now, originally I was going to make this 1 block deep, but I really don't want you geezers getting out. I want you to die down here, so I don't know why I just said geezers, but yeah, we're going to make it 2 blocks deep. That way you have no chance of escaping. This is a very dangerous task. I'm not a big fan right now. Hopefully this does kill people when they fall into it. Well, we almost had enough lava. And I think I'm going to be a little bit cheeky about this, and this pillar right here, I think I'll just make the bottom of this one the lava source. And we should be good to go. Alright, hold up. This is gonna annoy me. We gotta place a block there, put that right there, and now we can put the lava. There we go. Now, obviously, you're probably thinking, hey man, how the heck are you gonna get over there? Well, I made a tunnel because you guys aren't allowed to use the tunnel, okay? Don't do it. You're not allowed to do it. I can use the tunnel though because I don't want to die. We are gonna have a chest here, and I think we'll put 3 diamonds in there for whoever finds it first, as well as I'll put a bucket. I'll put 2 buckets in here in case you need it, and then like 4 logs. There you go. If you make it here first, if you were the first one to make it across, there is your prize. You can use it to your advantage to progress through the adventure, and yeah. Now, like I said before, I don't know that where this is going to fall within the whole challenge. There are going to be different stages. There are going to be different spots that you have to visit and stuff like that. But I did want to make one of the rooms on camera, and I will probably make maybe 1 or 2 other rooms as well as just hiding some random clues around different areas where you have to go to. So yeah, that's all done. I think it looks pretty good. I think that's a nice little parkour course. If you can imagine, I don't really want to do it right now, so I'm not going to. I kind of want to remove that ladder. You know, I'll just keep the ladder there. I'm trying to remember who says geezers. I think it's Zombie Cleo. I don't know why I've been saying geezers. I think she says it geezers. You geezer. Man, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, we're in this room now, and I do want to tidy some things up. And I want to put the clouds in. I haven't put the clouds in yet. Today I was watching some YouTube, and I went ahead and put in a bunch of lighting. So we've got lighting on the floor now, and like proper lighting. We've got proper lighting on the floor where it's like all spaced out and stuff. This room, from the beginning, has been a challenge to me because obviously, like, things aren't going to be spread out perfectly, but we've done our best with it, and this is what we're working with. Also, I forgot I had all these buckets in here. I really love the fact that I made this whole storage room just to never use it because I forget where things are. Alright, it is cloud time. I want to give you guys 2 examples here because I've been thinking about it a little bit, not too much. In there, in that room right there, the clouds are level with the ceiling. The clouds in there look like this. However, I'm really considering the idea of making the clouds like this. I think that's pretty cool. Let's go down. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's pretty cool. I think that will also help hide some of this the lighting on the ceiling. The only thing is I'm conflicted because the only 2 designs I have right now are these. We've got 2 wide and we've got 3 wide. Maybe I can be crazy and even throw in some 4 wide. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that might be a little bit too crazy. How about some 5 wide? What do you think? We'll do some 5 wide? Oh god, that's a massive freaking cloud. Yo, I actually kind of like how that looks. It progressively gets bigger. What about a 1 wide? Hold on a second. Oh my god, and they said it wasn't possible. We have got a 1 wide, a 2 wide, a 3 wide, a 4 wide, and a 5 wide. I didn't put that there. I don't know who put this here. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it at all. It wasn't me. Okay, let's get making some clouds. I don't know how I want to orient these, because like obviously I might get a little bit of OCD if I start doing clouds the opposite direction. Like that might be a little bit too weird for me. Is that okay? Is it okay for it to be like the whole positive negative thing? Is it okay for it to go opposite directions? I don't know. Maybe I think we have to go opposite directions. I think if we do them all the same direction, it's going to look incredibly weird. So we're kind of gonna try and mismatch and make it look different among us. Bum 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 bum. You know, the more I work in this room, the more it begins to look like like a 5th grader's doodle, like an elementary school kid's doodle. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, if I were to attempt to draw, this is probably what it would look like. But just imagine some kid doodling in like elementary school with some crayon. Oh my god. Doodling in elementary school with some crayons. And this is probably what it would look like. I'm not gonna lie. The sheer amount of clashing colors, nonsense, and just craziness that's gone on in here. I mean, I kind of love it. It's awesome, and I'm very happy to call it my own base. But we gotta admit, this place is looking a little bit crazy. Also, I just want to point this out because I did this earlier. I have finally put dirt under the tree because somebody mentioned that I didn't have dirt under there. So when I was testing with the clouds earlier, I did it. You are welcome. Also, I'm walking. What the hell? You know, sometimes I think about it. And it's very similar to how I am and how I function. Like, similar to how my brain works. Because most of the time, it's just a jumbled mess. But then other times, we get pretty things that come out of it. Like the diamond duck. So if my brain could be represented by a Minecraft room, I think this would do it pretty well. Okay, here's the final result. What are we thinking? I personally am thinking we need one more cloud right here. No, but in all seriousness, I am personally thinking it looks pretty good. The only thing is, I think it would have probably looked a little bit better had I just gone with this design right here. But I think I like this little 3D aspect of it where the clouds are popping out a little bit. Is that a 3D aspect? I really don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Now there have been multiple requests of people asking for me to put a sun in a corner, and I love the idea. I think yellow wool would have looked good, but I kind of want to go with glowstone, and lo and behold, we are pretty much out of it. So we're taking a trip to the gosh darn nether. I know you guys love these trips to the nether, so we're just gonna go do that. We're gonna have fun and hopefully not die. As per usual, there are many guests around. They're all just they're hanging out. But we're gonna survive, and we're going to thrive, and we're gonna get some glowstone. Alright, we found our first patch of glowstone. It's not very big, but size doesn't matter, right guys? Come on, guys. Size doesn't matter. This is reasonably large. Oh, help me. Oh, help. Stop. So if I remember anything about astronomy, which I never took in school, um, the sun should look something like this. And then I think if we go out like maybe 2 blocks, maybe right here, 2 blocks, we got some rays of sunlight. What do you guys think? Come on, guys. Applaud me. Applaud me. Tell me how great I am at building. Does that look like a... I'm just gonna leave it. That's a sun. That's a sun. You guys got what you wanted. You asked for a sun, and you got it. As I've said many times before, I don't claim to be a builder, and I never will be. There is your sun. I need to fix it. It looks so bad. When you have kids and they grow up, tell them that I am Grian because I am that freaking good at building. I don't really know any other famous builders. Who's a famous builder? All right, the people I'm coming up with now, they are Hermitcraft related. B-dubs, Good Times with Scar. Those are obviously great. Pearlescent Moon. I think Pearlescent Moon's goated. And there's this other dude named Shovel on YouTube. It's like Shovel and some numbers. He's crazy at building too, but I think he does it not in survival. Anyways, yeah, just call me one of those guys, and I will greatly appreciate it because clearly I'm goated at building, and everybody should know it. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all we have time for today. I was thinking about doing a rail that kind of goes around the popular areas of the world. So if you guys want that, let me know. I might throw that into next episode. I think next episode will be the last proper episode where I'm setting things up. So if you have any ideas, if you want me to add something, let me know because it's going to be the last chance. Aside from that, I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, night, whatever it is. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.